Everyone laughed at the donkey. But none of them understood life like he did. So once upon a time, there lived a donkey who worked harder than anyone in the village. He carried loads from morning to night, stone, grain, wood. Yet every evening he returned home with the same thought. Why is my life so heavy while others live so freely? One night, exhausted and bitter, the donkey looked at the sky and cried, I work the most, but I am respected the least. People laugh at me. They praise others. If this is life, I don't want it. Hearing his cries, an old tortoise slowly approached and asked, Why are you angry? The donkey replied, I want a better life. I want to be admired. I want ease. I want respect. The tortoise nodded and said, Then go and ask those you admire. See if they are happy. The donkey agreed and began his journey. First, he met a horse, strong and graceful, standing proudly in a stable. Everyone admires you, said the donkey. You must be happy. The horse sighed and said, I am trained until I break. When I slow down, I am replaced. I run not because I want to, but because I must. The donkey felt uneasy and walked on. Next, he met a dog, well-fed and well-loved, sleeping near a warm home. You are cared for, said the donkey. You must live peacefully. The dog opened one eye and said, I am loved as long as I obey. The day I stop pleasing, the love disappears. The donkey lowered his head and continued. He then met a cat, resting lazily on a wall. You do nothing, said the donkey, yet people adore you. The cat stretched slowly and said, I appear free, but I belong nowhere. When night comes, no one waits for me. The donkey felt a strange silence inside his chest. Finally, he met a bird flying high above. You are free, the donkey called out. You can go anywhere. The bird circled down and said, Yes, but nowhere is mine. I rest briefly before flying again. Freedom can also be never belonging. Confused and tired, the donkey returned to the tortoise and said, Everyone suffers. Then why does my life feel unbearable? The tortoise smiled gently and said, You looked at their lives, but you never asked who they are living for. That night, the donkey noticed something new. At the end of each day, people waited for him. Children touched his face. The farmer fed him first. His work mattered, even if it wasn't admired. For the first time, he felt the ground beneath his feet. The donkey didn't become stronger or faster or more beautiful. He simply stopped wishing to live someone else's life, and strangely, his burden felt lighter. Some lives shine, some lives serve, some lives wander. But suffering begins the moment we compare paths instead of understanding ours. This story isn't about a donkey, it's about you. This is dot.end, where stories don't change your life. They return it to you, and perspective changes when comparison ends.